government policies for Australia where they forcibly removed Indigenous children from their biological families, parents and grandparents and placed them into missions, and a few of those kids were also put on boats and placed in other countries where they were raised by other people of different cultures.
And so what does National Sorry Day mean for you personally?
For me personally, it's a day of acknowledging a lot of our people who have been forcibly removed, and for them it's about a time of healing. So for me personally, it's about acknowledging that and reflecting back on those past histories, because today it's actually impacted on a lot of the disadvantage for Indigenous Australians all over Australia in all the different areas of education, health, housing, employment and training.
And in terms of impact from your family, has there been anything for you that you want to share?
Yes, my mother was forcibly removed under those government policies and taken away from my grandmother along with her siblings. They never really understood why they were forcibly removed. All they did was know that they were part of the stolen generation when that came about from the Bringing Them Home report. And how that affected them was that they were disconnected from learning their culture, their language, their traditions, and more so their place in life. So it impacted on their ability to function in the world, and then that obviously flows down to intergenerational trauma.
Thank you for sharing that. What do you think it can mean for all Australians?
What it means for all Australians is just a time of reflection, acknowledgement and healing for all, and recognising that Indigenous children were forcibly removed and that their parents didn't voluntarily give them up for whatever those reasons were and what they thought it was, because it's here today, it's living in us in the present with what we're doing to try and help close that gap.
And so in terms of National Reconciliation Week, can you tell us more about that?
So National Reconciliation Week is on Friday the 27th of May and it runs to the 3rd of June, and for the whole week it's about breaking down those barriers and reconciling between Indigenous and non-Indigenous and celebrating our nation as a whole as one on this great journey.
And how is Chandler McLeod contributing to that?
So Chandler McLeod actually plays a really critical, important role with placing Indigenous people into employment. So for us it's about creating that social change, and it starts with being able to provide those opportunities for a lot of our Indigenous candidates with being placed with clients who are requesting them. So for them it's about being able to have those opportunities and make different decisions based upon being employed, where they can create a lot of social change for the future generations coming behind them.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for your time and for sharing your stories.